I love when Ryan hands me his computer and it expects me to open it up and it's like.
Don't remember my number ratings.
It's my fingerprint.
It's good.
I
like the beer.
Most undertone running bit there has been is
me not being
is my fingerprint.
Anyways.
I mean,
it looks so crooked. Let me just double
yeah,
check.
it looks terrible. I don't want to say it looks terrible, but it looks bad. The camera right now.
You know, that's not bad.
Okay,
that's not bad. Long intro we got here.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I feel like we're doing a bit right now because DumbMoney is the.
Is this our first? This is our first episode coming out since everything has released, right?
Yeah, since
because the Grimoire and everything.
Yeah, since our rap video explaining what we're doing.
Sorry you had to see that. I did. It is an apology video.
This is the first week because I told you that when we were editing, we're gonna have a really busy.
I mean, they don't know who you are.
Oh yeah.
This is John, guys.
I have an interview tomorrow. Sorry. But yeah, this has been the first episode since. I mean, something new is coming out Friday as well.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, it would have been last Friday.
Well, yeah.
My days are.
We're messed up on time. Anyways, we just watched DumbMoney. I'd never heard of this movie. I had heard of what it's about. It's a true story. This is about the GameStop shorting crisis that happened.
Basically, a bunch of rich people got screwed out of money while poor people were becoming rich.
Yeah.
And
which I found it very fitting that the name was Robin Hood, and I found it very unfitting that the name was Robin Hood.
I think people were pointing that out when this was actually happening. And
you've already been in the episode.
You exist.
Wait.
You already opened the beer.
Gosh.
And basically, I think people were pointing that out that Robin Hood is actually the bad guy.
Yeah. I did like to go. He's not Robin. He's Robin from the Hood.
I really wish Oscars had a fan vote.
Yeah.
Because then I would have voted that guy.
This was a 2020. Yeah. This was a 2023 movie. So it came out too. I had never heard of this when it came out, but this was happening when I was back in high school, which I had the timeline wrong. But I was surprised to see how many celebrities were in this movie.
So rich people making movies about how they hate rich people is a little
kind of ironic.
Yeah. But I mean, you have Vincent D'Onofrio, Seth Rogen?
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
And it goes just to wet ass pussy. I can't wait to say this, and I see who's entering the. Speaking of wet ass pussy.
But it immediately goes to a guy I don't like. What's his name? Pete Davidson.
And
then Paul Dano.
Yeah.
And then
Paul Dano's a great actor.
Oh, he's so good.
And especially when he plays the off-put-in guy that you're not supposed to root for, but you root for.
I mean, in what movie does he play that?
I mean,
what is that? Batman?
Riddler.
Riddler,
you're not supposed to root for him.
Or Prisoners,
Prisoners, yeah.
Yeah.
But he does do a good job at every role that he plays, he's playing something different, and I think I respect that in actors.
He doesn't have a niche, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. It's I can see him playing. I don't know.
No, go ahead. Oh wait.
I don't know. I see him playing Johnny Storm.
Fill the time, John.
Johnny Storm from Fantastic Four. Speaking of Johnny Storm.
This movie should have called to me as a finance major. I still don't know that much about finance.
I'm asking Ryan.
Next semester I'll learn. I promise.
I'm asking Ryan all these questions like, "Oh,
what's this term mean? What's this?
And he just looks at me. I don't
I
know.
don't know. What's the difference between these squeezes? I don't know.
What's a big
What's an
squeeze?
IPO? I don't know. I'll learn.
Like, I know what shots and puts are.
I know what bulls and bears are.
Bull spread, pull. I know how to calculate like polarity in stocks and like.
You're further ahead than me then.
Yeah, I mean I graduated. I would hope so.
I know that. What do I know? I know bonds. I just learned bonds today. My dad was asking me the other day. He's like, "You know what bonds are?" I'm like, "I took we covered it in a previous class, but I don't really remember, so I don't really know." And he explained it to me, and then today we're learning about bonds. I'm like, "Hey,
Papa.
Papa."
But yeah, this movie has a lot of like. I feel like if you're not finance bro, you can kind of get what's going on.
I think you still understand it. It felt exciting to watch though.
Oh,
You're rooting for everyone the whole time except for
Pete Davidson.
well, not Pete Davidson.
the rich people.
The rich people. You're rooting for everyone but the rich people, and you're begging them to sell, especially the nurse.
Oh yeah.
She lost out on so much money.
Yeah, she could have
That's
paid
so
everything
sad.
off.
Yeah.
Speaking of paying everything off. Dude, the timing is crazy.
How is that just crazy timing? What does that mean?
Because it's the payoff. He left and then he came back. It's like a.
That's fair enough. I'll give you that one.
You'll hit.
Yeah, I'll hit.
But what else? Is this recording? Am I tweaking? Or?
Did you start it?
No, because
You never unlocked my computer.
It's your fingerprint.
Oh my god, it's my fingerprint. I guess we're starting now.
Lost media. Oh my god.
Hey, don't worry, the computer's going. Or the camera.
Yeah, this is our backup.
Oh, great.
Speaking of backup.
Talking about his ass?
Yeah. I'm drunk. Dude, and he just
People
close.
have no idea who we're talking.
Yeah, they just think we're crazy. They see us looking off camera, and they're just like they hear a response.
They think it's Patrick. But
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
Patrick's playing with his. I was about to
Elatro. Is it?
No.
Damn.
say. Is it your cock?
YouTube. No.
Speaking
no.
of cock.
No, it is not.
I just got blood taken out. I'm crazy right now.
Yeah, because you're however many and
So,
buried
did you
monkey
get your
in the
blood
child in.
I got my blood drawn today.
Today? You didn't
Yes.
say that before the movie.
He did say that. That's
Yeah,
what I'm talking
you-
about.
you-
I
Getting
didn't
here's
hear
my
I
mark.
thought you just brought it up. I don't know.
No,
He got blood taken out, so his BAC is crazy right now.
I'm losing it. Speaking of losing it.
It's our worst episode to date, but it's so good.
So
Yeah.
Paul Dano.
The Riddler.
I mean, what other like he's just a good actor. Like everyone does a really good job. The lady from the Barbie movies in this. I think she's in the D&D movie as well. She plays the barbarian.
No, that's not her.
Oh,
I was
never mind.
gonna-
I'm tweaking.
That's right.
Sorry.
I don't think it's her in Daredevil either.
No, it's definitely not her.
It's not but that woman also plays a nurse. I was thrown off because of Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm in the Daredevil.
All
line.
nurses look the same.
All.
Most of them. If you play a nurse in like a Vincent D'Onofrio project, you look the same.
I guess that's very specific. What about in Jurassic World?
Jurassic World, there's
Who's the
no
nurse?
nurses.
I'm pretty sure there's a nurse.
No, because nobody gets hurt in that movie.
There's so many people. So many.
What is it? The one babysitter gets absolutely demolished in that
Yeah, but
movie.
does she get hurt?
She gets killed.
Do you see that?
Yeah, you see her
Get carried off by a pterodactyl.
and get dunked into the water, and then she's like, "Help! Help!" And then the fucking whatever, the hydrosaur or not hydrosaur,
The I don't know.
Nazul from Magic the Gathering comes up and fucking just eats the
No way
text.
you pulled that out. We couldn't think of the name of the text.
Well, that's because that's my favorite card in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've talked about a lot, but this movie. You know what? I'm gonna start us early on some questions to get us back into
Okay.
the movie.
Sorry, I'm in the fog.
He's
You might win. You might win today.
I doubt it. You're getting this right.
In the Instagram post for Creep, I have a picture of the Green Goblin.
Yeah, you put so many different pictures. I'm like, when did we talk about any of this? You put the cell phone from Toy Story.
No, Skinamarink.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Like Toy Story with it.
Don't worry, I got it.
These are 3 fun facts about GameStop. That's what this whole movie's about.
GameStop.
Yeah. Number 1, a robber called ahead to make sure the game that he wanted was there.
I could believe that.
Yeah. Number 2, a Philly store once required fingerprints to buy games.
No way.
Yeah. Wish you'll hear this one. Number 3, GameStop once tried to dip into the flavored energy drinks called Flame Stop, which they served with a jalapeno flavor that no one liked, and they immediately ended this pursuit.
No. What did you have for dinner tonight?
What did I have for dinner?
Yeah,
I had stuffed shells. It's big stuffed noodle shells stuffed with Italian sausage and ricotta cheese.
I wish you would walk out right now so I could be like speaking.
Speaking of stuffed. Nah. And then covered in a spicy marinara sauce.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you mean spicy? What was in the spicy sauce?
I don't know, like red pepper.
Like
Not
any-
jalapeno.
Okay. I'm just joking. But
Interesting. That's very interesting.
fingerprints.
Yeah, robber called ahead, fingerprints, or flame stop.
I can believe the
The
energy drink. The first one was
Robber called ahead.
Robert called ahead. I believe the Robert called ahead because there's the whole idea of pre-ordering games. Which
You gotta make sure.
back in the day,
Go to GameFly for. you ever get the GameFly?
GameFlies were they were like Netflix. Back in the day, Netflix wasn't an app; it was a website,
It's like Redbox.
and it was.
Yeah, I was gonna say more.
How do red boxes still exist?
I don't know.
They're like around.
Yeah, I know.
Like they're like
Outside of Publixes and stuff.
Yeah.
they're the Spirit Halloweens of like
No, 'cause
blockbuster
they
video.
don't occupy. Yeah, they're like,
They occupy everywhere.
they don't take over.
The only thing
places.
that they don't occupy is Wall Street. See, we brought it back.
Wow, and we're back. You still have guests.
Rolls.
Full credits.
I was gonna go roller coaster.
Oh.
What that? I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fingerprints.
Fingerprints is true.
Fingerprints is
They did used to fingerprint you.
Then it has to be the drink.
Yeah, that's not true.
Yeah.
I threw a bunch of information in there, hoping you'd be like, "There's no way," and be like, "Okay, there's no way you can put that."
I could believe that because like
Damn, I finally got a point.
the fact that Monster like exists.
Yeah.
Like GameStop could have probably.
I was going for like G Fuel. I was hoping you'd
Yeah.
like think about G Fuel and be like Flame Stop.
Have you ever had the Mountain Dew Kickstarts?
I don't drink a lot of caffeine.
I forgot. It will kill you.
I'll die.
But Mountain Dew Kickstart, the blackberry one, tastes like wine. And I remember specifically.
That's disgusting.
I remember specifically one day at work, taking a G Fuel from. Basically, I worked in this amusement park.
Yeah.
And I took a G Fuel and I took a sip and I'm like, this is wine.
So it is energy drink, G Fuel is?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if it was or not. I didn't want to throw that all the way in there. I'm like, if I mess up on this fact, then I'm screwed. And I'm not spending the 5 seconds to look it up.
I wish. Oh my god! I just love when you say fun facts and it's just like I Slumdog Millionaire it.
I haven't seen that. So.
Oh, so basically all the questions pertain to stuff that he remembers from his life.
Uh,
And it's very specific. Like, he's getting tortured at one point, and they're using, like, a specific type of taser.
I thought Slumdog is that a baseball movie?
No.
What am I thinking of? Moneyball? I'm thinking of Moneyball.
Moneyball. Also another great biopic.
I didn't know it was a biopic.
Yeah, it happened in real life, and now the Oakland A's don't exist. They moved to Las Vegas.
What?
Yeah.
There used to be one of the teams that was like drafted as in my little league. It's like my team.
Oh.
My team was the Red Sox, and there was an Oakland A's team, and there was a Mets team. Go Mets! Not the Mets.
Speaking of Vincent D'Onofrio.
Speaking of Vincent D'Onofrio, but he's not that Kingpin.
Yeah, he's
He's
not.
a different Kingpin.
Yeah, same Kingpin, different Kingpin. But what the soundtrack in this movie is pretty good. Very.
I mean, they just throw everything at. This is the 2020 movie.
Yeah.
Like there's a movie 2012 about the destruction. This is the 2020 movie.
That movie terrified me as a kid.
2012.
I remember.
Immediately get off track again.
I remember specifically watching 2012, seeing the guy get blown up by the volcano, crying, going up to my room.
I just remember the plane taking off from the runway and the whoa, my heart goes out to you. And the runway falling down.
Oh yeah,
right behind them. I'm like, oh my god!
I remember the day that was supposed to happen. It was like December 12th, 2012.
Yeah. And oh no, the Mayan calendars got it wrong. It's actually 2020. Loop back around, John. Get in there.
I was actually telling a bunch of people, like, yeah, I'll see you. Like, I was giving my goodbyes in elementary school. I was in 6th grade.
I was 9 years old. I was in 4th grade.
I was like, well, guys, it's been a run. I remember getting on my bus. I was like looking out the window, just like, wow, this guy's pretty today.
That's it. What do you think was gonna happen?
I don't know, just like
The movie 2012 didn't come out till like 2 years later.
No, it came out before.
Did it?
Yeah, it came out in like 2010.
Damn, that's
Please be one of your.
that's fucked up. No, I didn't put that on here because all the 2023 movies just suck.
Oh yeah.
It was Late Night with the Devil.
Yeah.
That's it. That was the only one.
Oh.
There was the one that came out recently with Anna Kendrick. It was like Woman of the Hour or something.
Yeah.
It said 2023. I'm like, didn't that come out like 2 months ago?
Is that the one with her stalker?
I think so.
Like that's a crazy premise because she plays Anna Kendrick.
Oh, she's actually Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like a guy stalking Anna Kendrick, and then he finally like.
No, because I thought it was like a 70s show. I thought we were like it takes place in the 70s or something based on these. Because it's like one of those dating shows.
Oh.
Yeah, she's like a host on a dating show. Like the 3 guys behind the film, you can see their silhouettes, whatever. I would answer this to this question. It's like,
is it about the game show killer?
probably.
Because that's an interesting like.
That's
Did you know back in the day, before dating apps and like all that, people used to send in their.
People used to talk to each other.
No. Back when I was it coursed or courted your grandmother with 7 grapes and 3 cherries.
What you doing?
Or like when it's like I bought your mother with a goat.
Yeah.
Like in Holes.
God, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Holes is so good.
Are they doing a remake of that?
If they do I'm sure I am chaining myself to the hole.
I do think it's an all-woman remake.
I'll kill myself.
Which, an all-woman remake of Holes called Holes, that's a little...
That's like the
Maybe I got it.
that's like the Squid Game parody.
What's the Squid Game parody?
Oh, it's so the actor who played the trans female in Squid Game reposted the porn parodies. Speaking of porn parodies. But the actor posted the porn parody on their Twitter and basically was under fire.
Oh, shit.
For like he was getting canceled because he is not trans.
Yeah. So many people are upset about that.
Yeah, and it's like people don't understand the culture of like Korea.
Well, because I also thought, wasn't that part of like the whole thing is they wanted to hire him because he's a famous Korean actor to like promote that like trans is more normal than people like in Korea.
Yeah, but
that's the whole point is to make a popular actor popular by making them trans in the show.
Yeah, but they basically in their culture it's still not like socially accepted.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happened.
Yeah, damn, I didn't know they did that.
Yeah. Other thing.
Yeah, I feel like a lot happened in this movie, but I don't know what to.
I mean, hedge funds.
A bunch of terms I don't really know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what would happen if you could do this today. Because I think there's now securities in place.
That's what they brought up at the end. It's like I love like true movies because they bring up all these fun facts at the end. I love reading those. Is they're so much more on high alert to things like that. Is that they don't let it happen. So many people are like, shorting is so much less popular because of this.
Yeah, and so like, I think right now you're getting into like cryptocurrencies, like over stock trading.
Yeah.
Because people just want to find the next Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, people keep rug pulling. And it's like you're never going to be the next Bitcoin because it's just not going to happen. People are pretending to be the next Bitcoin and then just making money off of it instead of it actually being a thing. I still don't understand Bitcoin. There's nothing behind what you're buying. It's just, it's empty money to me.
Isn't there like Ether? Isn't that another one?
I think Ether is the second most popular. Yeah,
and then,
I've heard of that one.
And then what is it? There's another. I mean, what is it? NFTs came and went.
They're gone now at this point.
I think they were big for like 2 months.
And maybe a little bit longer than that, but.
And then like once all the like big TikTok celebrities like Logan Paul, like the YouTube viners, once they left, everyone's like, well, I don't know.
I mean, Logan Paul also did his own thing with like Zoo Crypto or whatever.
Yeah.
Crypto Zoo, I think that's what it was. And it's like hatch the egg, and then he just pulled it.
Yeah.
And he made a bunch of money.
I mean, we
don't invest in crypto is what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this now. We will never do that.
3 beers in a movie coin?
3 beers in a movie coin. Speaking of 3 beers in a movie coin. Oh, I wonder what else we're gonna say when he comes out.
I don't know. It's a surprise every time.
Yeah. And what else happened in this movie? I just like the whole biopics, but it isn't like an actual biography. Like,
they don't make it a documentary. They make it like I don't want to see Keith Gill talk on mic for even 10 seconds. I don't want to hear him.
I don't want to see interviews in the middle of
it. Maybe that makes me a bad person, is I don't want to hear from the real people. I want to see a overpaid actor do it.
I want to see a dramatic retelling. It's like Bohemian Rhapsody.
I still haven't seen that.
Oh my god.
I've heard that's one of the worst ones, though. That's one of the worst like artist biopics.
I mean, Rami Malek won an Oscar for it, so.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he won Best Actor, I think.
I really like him. My first experience, not to brag, Night at the Museum.
My first experience, not to brag, Until Dawn, the video game.
What?
He is a motion capture actor in Until Dawn, the video game.
Have you seen the trailer for The Apprentice?
No.
It looks really good. He like works for the CIA or something.
No, The Amateur.
The Amateur. That's
The
what
Apprentice is.
Sorry. Think of Sebastian Stan. The Amateur. You've seen that. Looks really good.
It looks pretty good. I mean, what is it? Right now we're very oversaturated with spy movies, I feel like.
I've also been hearing a lot of bad things about Flight Risk. You heard about Flight Risk?
Oh yeah, it's Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark with a bald cap.
But you can see the bald cap.
Can you?
Is that part of the plot? Is that he's wearing a bald cap? Because if not, you fucked up.
That'd be funny.
you can see it looks so obviously like a bald cap. It does not look like it does not look like special effect makeup. It looks like it's part of his plot to rip off the bald cap. I'll show you the trailer after this. It's crazy how bad
I've seen the trailer in theaters.
It looks terrible how bad it looks.
Should we make an announcement right now? Speaking of theaters, a new video?
I mean, it's been out. It's been out for
Oh yeah. Oh my
a
god.
couple days now.
Never mind. We're tweaking. I'm tweaking.
I hope you enjoyed Drive-In Movies. That's our new short. It's not. I want to call it a podcast, but it's.
I mean, I call it a podcast for
It's an
sake of-
extension of this.
Yes.
But we don't drink and drive. Don't worry.
Yeah. We're gonna include driving one day.
Yeah. I think we'll do it next time once we figure out because I think that's when we had our best conversation about Wolfman was when we were driving and not when we parked.
I think it was like me walking outside and being cold and just being like, I want to.
Yeah. I'm like, once you said, let's do it when we get back, I'm like, we're going to lose all of our good content on the way back.
I think we can do that every other week.
I think we could, yeah.
Because that...
might get a little expensive with the price of movies, but...
Yeah. What if we just start sneaking in?
We can't do it at Oviedo. The guards are way too strict at Oviedo. You come up either thing and they just like... They see you like it's a video game, like it's Five Nights at Freddy's, and they just beam towards you. Because there's no one else there and they have nothing else to do.
It was because it was nighttime too. I wonder how it would be like during the day.
I mean, the day is like $17 a ticket, so if you don't get it in,
There's like a couple months where it's like $5 a ticket.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it Tuesdays? Tuesdays are the good days.
What?
Tuesdays there's a
We
deal.
should be going there right now.
Tuesdays are good days, I think. There's
Yeah.
Tuesday deals.
It's either...
Sorry, you guys are seeing, but we're figuring this out right now.
It's either at AMC or Regal, which we can decide which...
They're equally as far.
Also, if you go to like... What is it? AMC, they have like discounts in the middle of like... If you go see it early.
Use code 3 beers a movie for a discount.
We don't have a code.
Don't do that.
But I mean, we get the Boston aesthetic kind of, because they're in the bar. That's Boston.
Ooh.
At the very beginning of the movie, he's talking to his stock bro.
He was talking the Boston accent. I'm like mentally taking notes for Jacques. I'm like, how'd you say that? Say that again.
I mean, oh my god, I hate that I'm gonna have to talk like people from your town because then I'm gonna have to do the Boston accent as well.
I mean, maybe if you talk like my father in the game.
I don't know.
Are we going to my town? Like, I don't know where I'm from. You give me no information.
Crazy. But I mean, I just like seeing people take on real life people, like actors.
I think so too. To me, it proves much more of a like impressive actor feat to take on someone real than to like make up your, because you can always make up your own iteration of a character that you read and be like, oh no, I like that, I kind of like that. But when you're taking on someone real, it's so much harder to do because people are hard to mimic.
Yeah. Except if you're Dave Franco in Now You See Me 1, where he mimics Mark Ruffalo.
Let's do the GOAT.
Did you see they're making a third one?
Yeah, I did.
With the original cast?
I don't know why, but yes, they are.
And what is it, the one person...
The original cast, including
the
redhead?
Fisher? Yeah, Isla Fisher, she's back.
Why not agree to the second one and then agree to the third one?
I think she had some scheduling conflict.
I thought it was an issue with one of the... to be honest, I thought it was an issue with Jesse Eisenberg.
Oh, maybe. But, I mean, when you're an actor and you have, like, scheduling conflicts, because you can agree to, like, what you see studios do is... is sign actors to a multi-picture deal, so you'll be like, oh, you have to do 4 movies with 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
Or you have to do 2 movies with Sony. And you have to do those.
Mm-hmm.
If Fox and Sony schedule a movie to be like
around the same time,
you can be like, I can't do that because I have to do mine with Sony right now.
Yeah.
And so like it's a very big, like, you don't want to be in multi-picture contracts, except if you do it with Marvel, because there's always the chance that they bring you back, Robert Downey Jr.
Can we get into that for a second? Dr. Doom. I'm sorry we're not talking about Dumb Money right now. I don't think there's that many Dumb Money fans out there who are like, Dumb Money reviews. It's like, no, you know.
We might be the only one.
You might be the only one. Robert Downey Jr. as Dr. Doom, I was very upset to hear that. I love Robert Downey Jr. He did fantastic job as Iron Man. I don't know anything about Victor Von Doom, but don't bring him back just for money's sake. Hire someone who embodies the character and not just someone who will be a multiversal variant of a character that has been so popular over the past 20 years.
I always say you had the perfect actor in Adam Driver to be Dr. Doom. But now that I'm like...
And you've been telling me this for years. I can't even say you're on the bandwagon of you've been saying this since the very beginning of Adam Driver. I'm like, God, this guy won't get off Adam Driver.
He has acting behind a mask. Victor Von Doom wears a mask. He'll be able to act it through.
Here's my one thing. I don't know the story of Fantastic Four or Victor Von Doom or any of the age gaps or whatever. But Pedro Pascal is a lot older than Adam Driver, which I don't totally enjoy Pedro Pascal as. Maybe I'll be astounded.
You could have aged Adam Driver up because it's very easy to.
It's very easy to age up.
Like, just give him a gray streak in the hair.
Hey, here's my disclaimer before anything happens. I love Joseph Quinn as Human Torch. I think that's fantastic. If you guys hate him, come back here and you'll hear me praising him up. He's fantastic as Human Torch. Just getting that out there. I'm not on the bandwagon.
But now that I'm removed from it, now I'm Adam Driver Magneto.
No, that's horrible.
What do you mean?
That's terrible.
Why? Defend it.
What's the guy's name? The guy who played young Magneto.
I know who you're talking about.
He's in another movie coming up, and I knew his name when I was watching the trailer. I'm like, oh my god, that's... And I said his name.
I would hope so. You're just sitting in your room. Whoa, that's...
No, it was in the theater. Because it's coming out like pretty soon. I'll probably think of him in a second. He was fantastic as Magneto, but I think it was that, like, it was him and the guy who played
James McAvoy?
James McAvoy.
Okay.
Who played their Magneto. The First Class is so good, and Days of Future Past is so good. So out of the old X-Men I've seen, I've only seen the first X-Men. I haven't seen X2, which I've heard is not great. I haven't seen X3, which I've heard is even worse. And I don't plan to, but Ian McKellen is fantastic. It's not Ian McClane, despite the clip.
I like his... So, like, the entire Magneto lore is that he was a prisoner in
Azkaban. Or not Azkaban. Oh my god.
Azkaban!
Holy shit.
Holy fuck!
I'm so cancelled. I'm done for. Auschwitz.
Holy fuck!
I gotta get rid of that. I can't keep that one.
I'm clipping that.
No, you're not. You don't have any access to any of this.
Please keep that, Ryan. That's great. Oh my god.
Guys, I swear I'm not.
Ian McKellen was the prisoner. The whole Ian McKellen being the prisoner.
Here's the thing, I almost said Alcatraz right now.
The prisoner of Alcatraz. Oh my god.
Wow.
So like, yeah, that happened.
Anyways, continue.
But his entire mythos is that he's a prisoner of Auschwitz.
Yep. That's the one.
And that's the whole reason, like, mutants, when he sees them being discriminated against, he's like, oh, I've seen this before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's very heartfelt meaning, and, like, you can see where he's coming from. And it's just not, ooh, bad guy, bad.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, where else was he the prisoner?
I don't know, I gotta...
But the whole think we'll go into questions.
Yeah, I have no idea where we're at,
Yeah.
so let's just,
Yeah.
good place to cut it.
Did
It's
you-
usually what we do is we cut it right before questions, so it helps.
Yeah, and I mean, what is it? One of the things I'll bring up right now. They're actually shooting a Michael Jackson biopic right now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Who's playing Michael Jackson?
His nephew.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
I didn't know he had a nephew.
The third act had to be cut because it includes like a depiction of like one of the kids, but the Michael Jackson estate already said like back during the trials that they want to include them in a depiction of the events,
Okay.
and it was going to show like Michael Jackson in an innocent light, like how he's innocent, and like I don't know, that case is crazy.
I still don't know where it stands. I mean, you've seen McCulkin, and that's his name.
I thought you were like tweaking.
No, that's his name.
Turn him on the side. Make sure his tongue is out.
And you're like, he went crazy. Like, something had to have happened, but then just like... then you hear all the Michael Jackson stuff. I'm not going to get into it besides this.
No, go on.
With that they castrated Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah, they chemically castrated.
Yeah.
Well, what is it? There's the whole. Oh, why does he have 17 locks on the inside of his like bedroom? And it's
Yeah.
like he was the king of pop. He was. People changed the laws in order to like listen
Accompany him in their country?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the one reason I think all the people that are like Taylor Swift is a much influencer. It's like you have no idea what Michael Jackson was back in the day.
Yeah.
Or even Elvis. Elvis was crazy.
Yeah.
Like the whole nobody's
Basically rejected by America and accepted by Hawaii.
Yeah. And then nobody's like allowed in his second story of his house because like
that's where the shitter was.
Yeah, that's where he is still today. He lives there. If you go upstairs, he'll be hey. Jailhouse Rock.
People still believe Elvis is alive. People think that he's posing as like under a different name now.
If Elvis was still alive, that'd be crazy.
That's it.
That'd be wild.
That's it.
Do you think Tupac's still alive?
No.
How about Biggie?
I don't know who Biggie
Or
is.
sorry, what is it? No, it's...
It probably is
Is
Biggie.
it-
I've heard of Biggie, but I don't know who
Yeah.
Biggie is. Sorry, I haven't listened to that music.
That we'll go into questions off of that. Ryan, besides saying the...
No.
So, this is our most reoccurring bit on this channel. I give 3 fun facts. One of them is complete bullshit.
Yeah.
So, we'll just go into it. Number 1. In one scene, the Steve Cohen character, who's Vincent D'Onofrio,
Okay.
wears a New York Mets hat.
Okay.
The real Stephen Cohen owns the Mets.
Oh, jeez. Okay. But sidetrack from that fact, watching, God, I forget his name again. The guy that we don't like.
Pete Davidson?
Pete Davidson. Watching him in a Boston Red Sox hat or cap the whole time.
He's you.
But him having his whole thing from New York, I'm like, I bet that was painful, wasn't it? I was thinking that the whole movie.
You're just looking at him?
Yeah.
That's number 2.
Anyways.
The mall scene on screen was built for this movie using an abandoned mall
Shut the fuck up.
and spare parts from Jeremy McIntosh, a reseller in the area who bought them during the pandemic.
No, that didn't happen because the scene came up and you instantly went, wow, that's an abandoned mall. Unless you already had the fact out.
The real Ken Griffin apparently tried every tactic to dissuade the film from being made, including sending actor Nick Offerman a cease and desist letter threatening personal legal action against him for playing him in the film.
What about number 2? Number 2 is false.
Number 2 is false.
Yes!
You finally did it.
I got one!
Your first one of season 2. It only came 10 episodes in.
Got one! Before the top 10 completed. Let's go.
This one was kind of bullshit coming up because it's very recent.
Yeah.
And it's like...
I mean, I wouldn't have known either of those other facts unless you explicitly... Like, if you had not said during the scene. Oh, that looks like an empty mall.
I wrote that fact like 30 minutes after that scene.
Really?
Because that was my my other fake fact was going to be my high school friend bought money. And then I realized like earlier, I'm like, oh, did any of these people get in like legal trouble?
Yeah.
But then it wouldn't have made sense because I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I told you my friend made money off of this.
Yeah.
And once that was
I still got it.
He's like,
I've still got it.
1 in 9.
1 in 9, baby.
9 times out of 10 they beat us, but that one time. Oh my God! The Super Bowl is coming up in 2 weeks.
I just keep hearing bad things. I have family who loves the Bills. I really wanted the Bills to win. I knew they wouldn't because it's the Bills. But I was still hoping. I was still hoping they could take it on the Chiefs.
I mean, what is it? As a person who despises the Chiefs,
Yeah.
I
want to see them there again.
I despise the Eagles even more
Really?
because
As a person from Philly.
they use the C word on women, and I respect women.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's a jump.
There's a video of a Eagles fan yelling at a lady in the stands dressed up in Packers gear, and he's just, "You fucking C word," and I never say the C word.
Okay. You want that one out?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Only if given permission.
Yeah, that's true. You only have used it given permission.
Yeah.
Actually, he's never used it.
We should add sound effects that are just ding.
Use code 3beersandmovie to use the C word.
There's not a lot of C words out there. There's the see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
I would say see you next Tuesday is less offensive than calling somebody a cow.
A cow?
Yeah, if you just like went to a lady, just go, "You fucking cow." Like,
Yeah, I think that's okay.
like
What if we become? What if we?
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait for like 14 years after doing this.
You're fired. What? We found it.
No! Just be in the room and just be like, yeah,
I was driving home today. I was thinking about an interview. I'm like, how would I respond if they just go, "Tell me about 3 beers in a movie"? I go, "Fuck."
just go, oh.
I'm like, what would I say? How can I spin this positively? It's helped me with my public speaking. It's helped me with my question answering because of all the questions you asked me. That just like
Critical thinking.
Critical thinking. It's like, how can I bullshit? And they've obviously heard of it. They've probably looked it up and seen me drunk off my ass talking about movies that I don't know.
These are actually non-alcoholic beers, believe it or not.
Don't believe it. But I'm like, how can I spin it? I think I could spin it. I think I could do it.
There's ways that you can.
I think I could do it.
Also, I don't think we have.
I created a platform where I could speak, and I gained this many followers or whatever.
And also, now it's not just 3 Beers and a Movie podcast. Now it's
Shatter Mood Productions
and drive-in movies
and drive-in movies
and Tales of the Grimoire.
Yeah,
and hopefully more creative stuff that we can eventually. Film.
If YouTube wasn't so stingy about music, we'd have another thing out right now. Go check it out on TikTok. It was posted a while ago. It's a beginner film. It's a beginner film. That's how I'm going to put it.
I think we can redo that with this camera.
I think we should. There's still balloons in my closet that have not deflated a single bit. There's like 4 in there that are still completely fine.
Because we have the tube to shoot the one shot.
Yeah.
And so, like, eventually, if we do get people, we can actually film it.
I would love to redo that in a more professional sense.
And we can find a probably edited version of.
Hey, if any of you guys are watching this right now, please, you're probably 47 minutes in, because we're a little behind on this, and you're interested in film, hit us up. You know our socials, you know our comments, you're there right now watching, obviously. But please let us know. Please.
We're interested in, I'll just say, we're writing stuff. Currently.
We're trying to.
We have a concept of a plan.
Maybe as the This is a crazy episode.
I mean, what is it? We're talking about like stock markets and like it is gonna get like
This is a political episode.
yeah.
Just be grateful we didn't watch Civil War. On
Civil
January
War would be
6th.
crazy.
We're like, we can't do this.
That would have been a wild.
And then we released our most famous episode,
yeah,
The Mummy.
The Mummy is crazy. I don't know. Like, I think we might have to look at our scheduling of videos because I think we gotta look at when people actually like schedule to come out.
Yeah.
Because like maybe it's the algorithm, but like Creep, the first 2 hours had only like 200 some reach, and now it's at 5.5K. Thank God.
I have no idea what that means.
So hey guys,
you do all the analytics. I'm not the analytics guy.
So reach is basically how many times it's shown in feed, shown in search bar, and like it's good to have like 5.5K. Like if we, but like 200, like I had to look at it and be like, holy fuck, do we resend it out?
Re-release it, yeah.
And so like that's what I sometimes see in shorts.
Yeah.
Is like me when I'm sorry, please turn off your notifications. Because
look, we're getting views on this. I don't know how far they're getting into this. I hopefully maybe 40 minutes, but
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they haven't gotten this far because we've just been talking about anything but dumb money.
Dumb money. I mean, we'll probably get into it more when
We got 4 questions, or whatever.
I mean, we also have guess the budget.
We have guessed the budget as well.
Yeah.
That really doesn't lead to conversation that often, though. But I do like that bit.
Have you ever seen the movie The Big Short?
No, but that was one of the clips that was showed to me in one of my finance classes.
Okay, so I have 2 movies here. Ryan's goal is to guess the budget. I'm also going to give 2 numbers. The numbers are the budgets of the film. So I have Dumb Money, and then I have The Big Short. One number is 30 million. The other number is 50 million.
So I know that the main character of The Big Short is Christian Bale, and I know a side character is Steve Carell. Those are big names, but this had an immense amount of big names, and it was made, I think, more recently. So I'm gonna go Dumb Money 50 million, Big Short 30 million.
Well, Ryan,
I'd be right.
you'll be wrong.
Damn it!
I thought I gave it away because when you said this money has way more actors, and I just looked at you like.
I don't know who else is in The Big Short.
I had never seen the movie.
Oh, okay.
So I think like a bunch of other people are in it.
Yeah.
But I think they use better film locations.
Yeah.
Also, this movie was filmed like towards the end of COVID, and people still had like restrictions how much they could actually work.
Okay. I was just thinking based on like casting budget. I'm like, there was a lot of people in this movie that I recognized. They had spent quite a bit on that, but I guess not.
Also, this might have been a lot of people's first movies coming back after COVID.
I think I'm 0% on guess the budget.
Guess the budget, it's really hard.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's 50-50, but still, I used to be good at it. I used to be pretty good.
Okay, so we'll go to questions now. I should have put a movie there that we could actually talk about, but fuck.
I do wish I had like the movies that came out in 2023, but there's really not that many. Like I could put Late Night with the Devil, but I'm pretty sure you would have known that it came out. Which is a great movie.
Because we saw it in 2024 and we made an issue when we're like, wait, the release date says it came out 20.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would
have
been
been a freebie.
What? I go, so first question, I have 4. What would your cryptocurrency be called?
I was talking about BLT coin during the movie. I think that's really funny. I know that was a joke one, but that one was funny.
Have you heard of Fartcoin?
I've not heard Fartcoin.
Fartcoin is doing actually pretty good. So like, there's these coins that will just be like, oh, I have a sneeze. It went away.
Sneeze coin.
Sneeze coin. That would probably honestly get
Yeah, no, it would do something.
So, like, there's joke coins, obviously, like, Dogecoin.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dogecoin did well.
But, like, some of them do, like, really well. Like, Fortcoin is, like, up. At least when I heard about it last, it was doing good, which was, like, a week ago. But there's just, like, these joke coins that will just, out of nowhere, do good because it's not, like, the Hawk-Tuig coin.
That one, I think, had too much popularity.
Yeah.
I think it had too much behind it to where the rug was instantly pulled. Whereas other ones are like, they slowly gain, and so they get more money, but Hawk-Tuig coin had too much behind it immediately to where it was... But that's what people knew was going to happen. I think people knew it was going to be rug pulled. They just wanted to get in and out before the rug was pulled.
Yeah, and I think...
Some people did. Some people probably made a lot of money off it.
Is she missing right now, or is she still like radio silent?
She had her 15 minutes of fame. There's no way she keeps going. To talk to a podcast. Wow, if I could have any special guest on.
I don't know what movie we would watch. Would it be like 50 Shades of Grey? I think we have to.
No,
and just talk about it like it's a game plan. Like,
what's the game plan?
How would you do it here? Then, like, we have to.
Or describe the scene.
We have to just act like complete like nerds.
Yeah,
and just be.
Yeah, we get overrun, John.
Yeah, we don't have the. I feel like we're pretty good charisma guys, but we don't have like the characters yet.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, and like eventually one day I might put my head through this wall. Who knows? I see like targets.
Poor Patrick.
Poor Patrick. He's just.
You got a target in your car.
I do. But what would your current?
Huh?
Do you have a currency name? Or
No,
Ryan coin. Coin. I think coin would do.
I think coin would actually do better than you think. I think money coin could do pretty good. To the moon coin, perhaps.
To the moon coin, full moon coin, shattered moon
coin.
To the moon.
To the shattered moon coin.
I think I would kill myself if we ever made a coin. That's when we're at an all-time.
Guys,
level.
we're not rug pulling you.
Yeah.
We're never gonna. Here's the thing. How do you even start that? How do you go? Here's something. Give me all your money. It's gonna go. Guys, it's gonna go to the moon. And then you just like.
I think.
Hear
me out here.
We're gonna learn that eventually.
This is gonna sound really stupid, but I think it's the same way how OnlyFans like gets money.
You did bring that up during this movie. Is OnlyFans?
Oh yeah, because there's another question in here. Which ones are your 2020 buzzwords?
Oh, Zoom, TikTok, OnlyFans, Savage. I'll include lip sync challenge.
I'll include GameStop.
I'll include GameStop. I mean, that is what this movie's about, so I feel bad including that, even though it's the whole point of the movie. I feel like there should have been more. I feel like there was more. COVID.
COVID, yeah.
They did hit you with COVID and pandemic.
I feel like if you ever show this movie to like kids, eventually, like 20 years from now, they're gonna be, why is everyone wearing masks?
Yeah. The fact that they start this movie with based on a true story, I think will blow people's minds in the future, even though this movie is not that popular.
Yeah.
I think as time goes on, this will become a very popular movie.
This is the anti-Wolf on Wall Street.
Yes.
Because this is the people getting rich, and Wolf on Wall Street is the guy...
It's Wall Street getting rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I think there's a good contrast to what...
This was a really good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's going high.
I liked it. I think I know where I'm putting it.
Yeah. And,
I think I know what I'm putting it above. I don't know what position that is, but I think I know where I'm putting it.
What's your favorite meme in this movie?
I'll tell you my least favorite is...
The ghost didn't like it.
He doesn't want me to say it. He doesn't want me to say the guy from Hamilton doing
I
Savage.
swear your place is haunted.
I think it is. It's gotta be.
Because, like, that trash can... We're going on ghost tangents.
It's the ice maker.
Yeah, we gotta go ghost hunting one day.
We'll do it. We'll do it.
I would gladly do, like, just walk into a cemetery and see if, like, anything happens.
Yeah. We gotta do the Haunted Days Inn or whatever it was.
Oh my god.
That we found. My least favorite meme in this movie is the guy from Hamilton, I don't know his name, doing Savage. Hearing that song again, especially him singing it, was like cringe-worthy to me. I hated that. It was terrible to hear. Other stuff in this that, like, I mean, I don't even know what else would apply to that category.
I mean, my favorite is the Kowalski going, HOLD!
Which one?
It's the penguins from Madagascar.
Oh, yeah.
Going,
HODL, HODL. Yeah,
but, or like...
or Braveheart.
Yeah. I just like memes like that. I think...
Which, I was thinking, like, when I saw the Kowalski one, I'm like, these are probably real from the actual subreddit.
Yeah.
I'm like, they probably pulled, like, they probably scrolled back and, like, found these that were actual people sending these.
I mean, what is it, like... The internet... Is this a proof that the internet could be good? Can be used for good?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But, like, every day we choose to say bad words on the internet.
And if it hadn't been for that, then people would have made a lot more money.
Yeah. Could you imagine, like, just billionaires go under?
Oh, it could happen so easily. I should have said this to you. It's like, oh, it's the power of the many against the power of the few. It's like the power of the few is scared. It's like, the power of the few wasn't scared because they could communicate with each other. The power of the many would overpower the power of the few.
It's the whole, like, when you see, like, an old medieval movie and you, like, see the people rebelling, it's like, oh, now it's scary.
Yeah.
And it's, to quote the great Hopper from Bug's Life.
Oh.
When he's like, they outnumber us 4-1.
Yeah.
If one rises up, they all rise up.
Yeah. If they ever figure that out, we're dead.
Yeah, I keep on seeing memes of that. What's the whole winter boots thing going on?
I have not figured it out. I'm on the mission of figuring
I feel like
it out.
I'm on the outside right now.
I don't know.
I'm getting nervous.
I don't know, but I'll figure it out.
But there's
future endeavors.
And then there's all the people posting cabaret, and right now I see the conservative girls on TikToks being like, "You're posting money from cabaret from your iPhone on your bed."
What's cabaret?
Cabaret is this musical that's about a German like show, and it's happening during 1940s Germany. And basically they're using this entertainment to distract people from what's going on. Play you a couple songs after the show.
After the show? We're a show.
Oh
my god, we're a show.
We're a weekly podcast. Who knows if Tales of the Grimoire will be released tomorrow.
Yeah, it's coming out. Episode 3 is coming out.
Yeah.
No, episode 4 is coming out. And Wednesday.
Yeah.
How about that, folks? How about that? I'm a time traveler, yo.
But I mean, it's a really good musical, and there's very subtle hints of like, I saw a guy talking about how the content can be derived from when you see like the lead or not the lead character, but like one of the main characters, who's the MC, and he is like ordained like Rocky from Dr. Frankenfurter, and he's like a man in makeup. And do you know Floop from Spy Kids?
No.
He's like the guy who's in charge of the toy factory.
He's the guy who has 3 faces in one of the movies?
No, he's his boss.
I don't know.
In like a purple suit.
I don't know.
But he plays the MC.
Okay.
And he is very like, it's very weird, it's very macabre. But it's a really good musical. If you ever get the chance to go see it in person, go see it. The whole musical is on YouTube.
Oh.
So if you don't want to spend $800,
yeah,
go watch it.
I'd rather not.
But I mean, it's the whole. I mean, this movie's about class, and the people who start out with money.
For sure. I mean, you're seeing so many people from underclass. You're seeing a GameStop worker, even a like a nurse who has so much debt because of the student loans, and then you see two students, and you see a guy who grew up in no family class structure, all in. I mean, not like I see like 2 of the 4 are in debt, but they all make money off of this. It's like if people chose to make money, which they can do through like information between each other, they can do that.
Well,
it was up to the people who could short the stocks to short the stocks. They lost the money based on their own information. People gained the money based on their own information. So it's very interesting.
This goes into like the whole creation of Werewolf the game. Werewolf.
Okay.
Werewolf.
I want to hear your take on this.
Werewolf the game was created by a psychology student who wanted to prove the fact that an informed minority will always outperform a uninformed majority. So the whole people, like the big billionaires taking the money, and now they're informed, and now the uninformed majority is uninformed. It like foils their plan.
Wow.
So, like when the werewolf points out and just be like, "But this person did that."
Yeah.
And it's like, how do you know that?
Yeah.
And then it's, oh, you're the werewolf.
Fingers pointing, yeah.
I miss playing werewolf.
I love that game. People don't like that because it's like it's one night ultimate. It's only one round, but I love that game.
I mean, we played it for my birthday, and it was multiple nights.
Oh, that's true. That was Mafia though. That's Mafia.
It's the same.
Same thing.
Have you ever seen the K-drama Werewolf?
No.
So it's basically just a K-drama of these Korean students, and they're basically put into a life or death game of werewolf, where the werewolves are like forced to physically kill whoever they're choosing to kill. And so sometimes like the person that they're choosing to kill fights back, and then people are like, "Why are you beat up?"
Yeah.
But like there's still like a healer, and they can choose to lock the door of who they're like trying to protect.
That's crazy.
And I forget the whole plot of the movie, but I think the healer, like, it's a really good movie. I've seen the analysis of it too, and it's like the healer just chose to save the same person every night.
I love Mafia. I love like information games like that. Hate to say like Among Us. What a great game. That's another 2020 thing. If they said Among Us in this movie.
If the college kids would have been playing Among Us, that would have filled out my bingo.
Yeah. But like I used to play that at lunch with my friends. Like that was the 2020 game was Among Us.
Yeah. I remember playing it. I was chilling at UCF Burger U, and we were waiting for the UCF game to start. And we just had a group of 5 people who no longer go to UCF.
Yeah.
Playing Among Us. They all transferred out. It was crazy. My freshman friend group just, bye guys.
I was in my class today, and like 4 out of the 6 people were like, "Yeah, I transferred." I'm like, wow. There's a lot of transfers at UCF.
Yeah. I mean, what is it? You have kids that want to be closer to home because like we're in Central Florida.
Yeah.
And then you have like.
Or I think a lot of people do like community to UCF.
Yeah, like Valencia.
Yeah.
And then there's Seminole County right next to here.
I don't know. I
if
heard
that's
one
like
today. Polk
State is
a
big one. That's like Lakeland.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the other ones around here. Stetson, I think. Sometimes a lot of them. Eckerd.
Yeah. Eckerd's not community though.
I
almost went to Eckerd.
I hear. I have a story for this.
I almost went to Eckerd for marine biology. I was almost a marine biology major.
I know somebody personally who went to Eckerd.
Really?
And
did they like it?
She transferred here and went on a date to Taco Bell at night.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I know the name Eckerd.
Fantastic campus, by the way. They have a beach.
Very beautiful campus. I was shown it that night.
It's a beautiful campus. if they specialize in anything other than marine biology, maybe I wonder what that.
They have a beach on campus.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
You can rent kayaks and like actually go out into the ocean.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a fourth question here. Which biopic of an event or person would you like to see?
I would like to see more old ones. Like I appreciate the recent ones because I'm like, oh, that just happened. But I want to see, like, this is a bad example, but it was the first one that jumped into my mind. Is like Thomas Edison biopic.
I think that would be cool.
I think it'd be interesting, especially.
Do you know he created like the electric chair as we know it today?
Well, that makes it a lot more interesting. But what I was gonna say is like, it's like, oh, people were saying, no, he took it from Nikola Tesla. It's like, okay, now I want to see that feud between.
They hated each other.
I want to see the feud between Tesla and Edison.
John D. Rockefeller, I would love to see it.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Because like he's just a jerk.
Yeah.
And
I think a Ford one should be interesting.
Charlie Chaplin, I believe there's one already, but
I want to see Ford make the 8-hour workday and everyone hate him for it.
how dare these kids be working 8 hours? Where are they gonna go for the rest? School?
Let's see that one.
What's up?
The Ford biopic. Yeah,
okay, the
Ford created it. Yeah.
I mean the Michael Jackson one. The Beatles one would be good. I don't want it split into 4 movies.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say the the BCU.
You have to start with Ringo. You can't start with John.
If you start with anyone but Ringo, the Ringo movie's gonna suck.
Yeah. Because you can't start
Well,
with
I mean, it's the Beatles. The movies are gonna suck anyways.
I mean, Ringo's a funny guy, though. I love the music videos where he's just like...
I hate the Beatles. I hate the Beatles.
But he's like riding a bike. He's not playing the drums. Or, I don't know, Gene Wilder. Cool.
Like, specifically Gene Wilder?
Yeah, I mean, he did Blazing Saddles. He
Mm.
did Young Frankenstein, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Imagine, but, like, what if they did, like, a biopic on a fictional character? Like, what if it was a Willy Wonka
That's just
biopic?
a movie.
No, but it was like...
That Crazy Ryan.
No.
That is Wonka.
No, okay, no.
Like making the movie?
What if it was filmmakers do exist in the Wonka universe, and they find Wonka? It's like...
You want a
There's
Office style?
There's interviews. There's interviews of Willy Wonka and all the other people.
I feel like we could make this. Like,
I feel like
Oompa Loompa number 3.
I feel like that would hit.
Oompa
Am
Loompa
I
number
wrong?
3 is just David.
Yeah.
It's
David the and I just danced while he drowned in the chocolate. And just
smoking a cigarette.
See?
Augustus Gloop, more like Augustus Poop. It was covered in shit. This isn't a chocolate river. This is our sewage system.
See, that's funny. That's better than Bob Dylan.
We gotta invest in orange face paint and a green wig.
Yeah.
Because I would be totally down to fill it.
That would be awesome.
Augustus, Oompa, Doompa, Doopity Dum. This guy.
We have to do that. That's really funny. Wonka biopic.
Wonka biopic. Did you see the guy from the Wonka Experience in Australia? This is totally off. The Wonka Experience in...
What, like the mirror guy?
Yeah, but the guy who was like the one running it is now like a sex offender.
I mean, yeah,
he was
probably.
Yeah.
You get one jelly bean, child. Yeah, they could have seen that coming.
I mean, what is that behind the mirror? It's the
unknown.
Shut up. Can you imagine being the fucking bright mind behind that?
Jesus. Yeah, the bright mind who was a sex offender.
Yeah. And then you have crack core, Oompa Loompa. Imagine getting that gig, like, hey, I need $50. What can I do this week? And be like, you can either be the unknown or the Oompa Loompa. Fucking give me
Take your break before someone else does.
Fuck me. Let me be the Oompa Loompa.
That's rough.
So let's get into some reviews.
I was gonna say, other than that, I got nothing else. But I do have our lists of
Speaking of lists.
John, do you want me to remind you of yours, or do you want to?
Oh fuck! I forgot I had to. So number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1 was Hook.
Yes, it is.
Number 2 was It's What's Inside.
No, that's not true.
Number 2 was Goonies.
That's not true.
Oh my god, what was number?
You failed twice. Your list is Hook, Parasite.
Oh no! Oh, yeah.
It's What's Inside, then Goonies, Creep, Wolf Cop, Wizard of Oz, The Mummy, Terminator.
Okay.
Where are you putting Dumb Money?
I'm putting this in between Creep and Wolf Cop.
Very nice. My list is It's What's Inside.
Yeah.
No, I already saw it, so I can't. It's What's Inside, Hook, Parasite, Terminite, The Termite, Terminator, Goonies, Creep, Wolf Cop, Mummy, Wizard of Oz. Do I dare put this above Terminator and make Dumb Money number 4?
Forgot that Terminator's that high for you.
Terminator's high for me, and I think this beats Terminator for me.
Yeah, I mean
This beats my number 4. This is so now It's What's Inside, Hook, Parasite, Dumb Money, Terminator. Wow,
Yeah.
that goes very high for me. I really enjoyed that movie. As for the beer, The Child, Unseen
Also,
Creatures.
I think we should explain the name because we know the reason.
We do know the reason. This is Unseen Creatures brand, The Child. It was named The Child because the creator of this brand, his wife went into labor while they were trying to come up with the concept or something, and so they're just like, we'll just name it The Child.
Yeah.
And the rest is
The name stuff?
the rest is beer.
The can is sick. I haven't seen cans like.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Speaking of cans.
Speaking of cans.
But I mean, it has an owl with some horns. Speaking of horns, no. And then there's like a tail with feathers of the horn, and on the back of the can it says government warning.
This guy makes me nervous.
Yeah, I don't like how he's chomping on that chicken in the back. It just I'm allergic. I'm sorry. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. Consumption of alcoholic beverages impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery.
This is our first disclaimer. This is our first disclaimer.
Guys, don't drink and drive. But with that being said, I really like this beer.
It's better than actually it's not, because you drank it, you're like, wow, this is really good, and it just...
Did I oversell it?
I think you oversold it to me.
Yeah.
So I think that lowers it for me. I think that puts it at a 3 point... Wow. What it was grabbed. 3.73.
3.73. I'm going to go 4.12.
Yeah.
I liked it.
It was good.
It reminds me of a beer I had in Epcot, and it was this IPA.
Do you sell IPAs at Epcot?
Yes, they have one in the Norwegian region.
Oh. I still want to try that maple whatever one in Canada.
The Moosehead.
Moosehead.
No, that was me drinking the beer.
Speaking of Moosehead.
But Moosehead is so light, and it doesn't sit with you, especially in the Florida heat.
Yeah.
But the one that I had was the IPA from Norwegian. I didn't have the strawberries and cream IPA.
Good.
I had I had just I forget what it is. But they also in Germany have Weibier, which
yes, the wine beer.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
I do have to try that. Sounds good.
It's very tangy.
I mean, it's wine beer, so yeah.
Whoa. But I think we have no announcements because everything's out. Everything's coming out. So with that being said, this has been 3 Beers of Movie Podcast. See you next week.
See you next week.